The interrogation room was sterile. Cold fluorescent lights buzzed above. A table stood in the center. 2 chairs across from each other, one empty, one occupied by Brian Kohberger, his back straight, his eyes focused on the wall in front of him. He didn't blink when the door opened. He didn't flinch when they sat down across from him. Detective Thompson spoke first. A calm voice, measured. This was the moment they had all been waiting for. The one where the silence would break. The one where the truth would finally spill out. But Kohberger remained silent. His fingers tapped slowly on the table. He glanced down once, then looked up again, his gaze fixed but distant, as if he were somewhere else. As if he were not in the room with the detectives, not in the middle of an interrogation. "Brian, we know what happened that night," Thompson said, his voice low. "I know you do," Kohberger replied. But it wasn't a confession. It wasn't an admission. It was a statement that hung in the air, and left the room feeling colder. They tried again, pressed harder this time, asking for the details, the why, the how, the moment when it all went wrong. Kohberger answered in fragments. He spoke about his background, his studies, his life at Washington State University, but nothing about the murders, nothing about the victims, nothing about the night that had turned everything upside down. They asked him about the car, about the white Hyundai Elantra, the one that had been seen near the scene. They asked about the DNA, the evidence that tied him to the crime, the blood found on the knife sheath, the fibers found in the car. He said nothing. He didn't deny it, but he didn't confess. He simply sat there, watching them, as if the weight of their words had no effect on him. Detective Thompson leaned forward. "Brian, it's over," he said. "We have the evidence. We have everything we need." Kohberger didn't respond. He only shifted in his seat, his fingers tapping again on the table. The sound felt like a clock ticking toward an inevitable moment. A moment where the truth could not remain hidden any longer. But the moment never came. Kohberger's silence remained unbroken. They pressed on for hours, trying different angles, trying to crack the cold exterior. But it never happened. They left the room to regroup, left Kohberger alone for a while. When they returned, he still said nothing. No confession, no explanation. The silence in the room felt suffocating, like a fog that couldn't be lifted. Kohberger knew they had the evidence. He knew the case was closing in on him. But he didn't speak. He didn't offer any answer that would explain the bodies found on King Road. His silence was his only defense, and it held steady. The interrogation ended without a confession. No tears, no remorse, no why that could explain what had been done. And for the detectives, the frustration lingered. They knew the case wasn't over. Not yet, but they also knew that some truths take longer to reveal.